Listen, from one track to another, you're going to get it either way, buddy, okay? We just don't try to shout at chicks. Okay, brother? We going to get that money off of you. All right. Done with that. Let's move on. I keep hearing people say Nicki Minaj followed me. I don't give a fuck. But I'm going to indulge in all the shit y'all talking about. Nicki Minaj follows me. What does this mean? I think I've always followed Nicki. I don't care. Like, Nicki, one of them artists that she's a big artist, so I don't care if she follows me or not. I usually follow her on my main page. Obviously, I'm not logged in here to my main page. But apparently she follows me. Let me see if I could see it. Yes, she follows Akademiks. She does. Okay? I think I'm one of her followers. Oh, shit. She has 213 million. I can't really go through all that. Okay. Now, I hear a lot of people who, Nicki has her own little universe going on. Some people said, did she DM you again to threaten you? That wouldn't be wise. And I think Nicki Minaj knows that, so I don't think Nicki Minaj would be doing that at all. Why did she follow me? I'm going to just honestly say it's a mistake. I don't think Nicki's going to be messaging me at all. Nicki knows anything she says to me disrespectful, I'm making 2 months of content about. So she wouldn't do that again, right? I would imagine she wouldn't do that again, right? So, like, Nicki, one of them artists, like, I think she's smarter than what you might think. What I might think this is, if you ask me, I think this might be Nicki knowing how to, keep your enemies close. You feel me? Hey, you know what? Shit, he's been a little bit critical, but he also gave props when necessary. And I'll give you the 2 examples. I've been a little bit critical of her. Seem like she's still trying to, like, compete in a, like, in a young woman's game in terms of, like, just sex appeal. Like, that's very hard to do. She's aging. There's nothing wrong with it, but, that's just Father Time. It is what it is. Right? Now, where she always could compete is with the bars. Like, these chicks are shook. They won't pick up a stick. They're scared the fuck of her. And we're going to talk about Megan a little bit. If she ever in her life will pick up the stick. You feel me? Will she ever do it? We don't know. She's on Lotto's ass. She's on everybody's ass. And she's now saying Ice Spice is the fucking princess. And here's the funny thing. Everybody who's been sucking all the blood clots out of her clit, JT and everybody else included, nobody even bat an eye that y'all been sucking up to this woman, and she looked right over y'all and just called Ice Spice. 3 songs in, the princess. Nobody cares? Cool. So anyway, I do think she's moving a little strategic. I give her credit for that, but again, I'm gonna knock her for, like, I feel like she should be. I want to see queen vibes from her. I want to see, like, you know what I mean. I want to see when she steps out. She exudes the energy that I'm head and shoulders above these bitches. I don't want to see you trying to twerk with them, right? Like people are fascinated by the new 22-year-old twerk. They're not going to be so fascinated by you, okay? You don't need to do that. You're way better than that. And that's my only critique, and it is what it is, you know what I mean? Also, sometimes the music. The music, I really do believe that Nicki, I consider Drake the greatest. Has Drake gotten help? I hope he did, because if Drake really thought of all them different flows, I don't think he did that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but help ain't a problem. Help isn't writing your bars. I think Nicki's one of the people who have just prided herself so much on being, I write every fucking thing, especially after Safari. She stopped fucking with Safari. I think maybe she's closed out the creative process of actually how everybody else creates. Like, there's not a knock if people help give you ideas for hooks or for flows. We know you're a great writer. That's how you keep yourself refreshed. It's the reason why Drake is still dropping, like, very potent and competitive bars and competitive songs, because he's not still rapping like he was rapping back in 2011. Talking about, I'm at the parade Macy's type of shit, or, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just not that flow is gone, like he's kept up with the times. It is what it is. You get what I mean? I feel Nicki could use that a little bit, and I hope her ego isn't, like, kind of blocking those things from happening, right? So again, I'm not neither here nor there with Nicki. I could give 2 fucks about the barbs. The barbs is delusion. If y'all watching this, I could give 2 fucks about y'all barbs. I critique the artist, and I think I do a fair job. I'm not here to suck her dick. I don't give a fuck about an interview with her. Drake don't do interview with niggas anyway. Like, let me also throw this in the air, because I think people really think, these days, talk personalities, they are who they are without Nicki and without Drake. Nicki and Drake and all the top niggas stopped doing interviews a long time ago. So you are gonna make your career without them, or you don't gotta suck up to nobody no more, right? Because if you sucked up to somebody, oh shit, we getting sales already. Yo, Sharp, thank you, buddy. Listen,
Call Dago.
yo,
Call Dago.
yo, we got 5 already, Sharp. Thank you, my homie. I fuck with you, okay? Stupid ass nigga, man. This nigga running his mouth. I'm getting the money. Ain't that how you really pimp a hoe? God damn. Anyway, back to the conversation. I don't believe, like, I've seen some people be like, oh, whatever. Like, I've also said, like, even about Drake. Dog, if Drake did do a hip-hop interview, I wouldn't even feel like I was owed it. Like, I think he would probably go to Elliot Wilson, Joe Budden. Go watch the last episode I did with Joe. And I think Joe said, he said on air, Joe said, yo, Drake promised every top hip-hop outlet a interview. He promised everybody, hey, interview. Oh, shit. It's going crazy. It's going crazy.
Call Dago. Call
Yo,
Dago.
Sharp.
Call Dago.
Yo, Sharp.
Call Dago.
I've seen the notifications on my screen. Yo, Sharp, you one stupid motherfucker, man. Watch. He gonna now say the phrase that's gonna get these shirts bought, my nigga. Okay? By the way, thank you for mentioning it. I hit the lawyer yesterday. We're trying to call trademark call Dago. Brother, if you just gonna be the dumb pimp, let me be the smart businessman. This is what I told you from the get-go. Let me go back to Sharp real quick. I'll get to Nicki in a second. Love you, Nicki. I'm gonna talk to you about it in a second. But let me talk to you, Sharp. This is why you've always lost, right? You came into this content game talking this street pimp shit, and I've always just told you, is the smarter minds that might be nerds to you that actually win, okay? That street shit just doesn't matter. You're online, okay? It was like, yo, like, you could have come from where I'm from. I was like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? I'm like, yo, dog, if I wasn't doing this, nigga, I'd be a fucking doctor. Like, if you wasn't doing this, nigga, you'd be, like, literally in some hole-in-the-wall place, like, with a bunch of chicks with yeast infections trying to, like, give him some over-the-counter shit to solve it and try to cure gonorrhea yourself, nigga. You'd probably be, like, come on now. Exactly. So you're not a smart individual. I'm going to show you how to monetize this shit. You're looking at a nigga that's 20 M's in, right? Nobody gave me. I'm not talking about Spotify. I'm not talking about Complex. This is from the mud. So I'm going to teach you how to monetize shit, okay? Because what you only know how to monetize is women who are being human trafficked or women who are being brainwashed by you. You can monetize their pussy. I can monetize bitch ass niggas like you. Here we go. Back to Nicki Minaj. Listen, man, we gotta do double duty today, man. Once again, let me just go back to it. This is hilarious. Listen, DJAkademikstv.com. We got to call Dago t-shirts on sale. This fucking idiot. He's going to get us. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest with you. We might try to find a charity to donate this to. Honestly. And it's going to be a charity in the sense of women who are taken advantage of by scums like Sharp. We don't need this money, okay? So I think that's what I'm going to do with it. Take this little money real quick, throw it to, like, a foundation, and try to help some good people out, all right? Because what we just can't have in hip-hop is just a loser-ass pimp who actually think, like, like he's making sense, all right? Not going to happen. All right, back to Nicki Minaj. So, hey, let's get back to the barbs. Hey, you beautiful queens. I got y'all, all right? And by the way, I know y'all thought I was drunk. I'm definitely not drunk. When I'm speaking this fast, that's me. My brain's moving quick. We're hitting, okay? Let me start drinking a little bit more. Here we go. Perfect. But yeah, so I seen people try to throw around the idea that Nicki Minaj might have followed me or I might be cheesing because of a possible interview. Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't interview Drake, Nicki, or the likes, but no one, if you're in media right now and you're saying, oh, Jay-Z's gonna give me an interview, Drake's gonna give me an interview, Nicki's gonna give me an interview. By the way, here's the funny part about it. Even J. Cole, no disrespect, go to my page. Go to my page right now. Go to my page. J. Cole just did an interview. I don't even know who this nigga is. Like, who is this nigga right here? Bro, the majority of these top rappers, they fuck with, like, outlets like No Jumper, myself, Say Cheese, Vlad, or whoever, like Joe Budden, like, coming up. Once they get to that level, bro, you see them with a nigga like, I don't know who this nigga is. Who is this guy? Who is this guy right here? That's Gunther? Who the fuck is Gunther? Is this Bob Myers? No, this ain't Bob Myers. Who is this? So, I only say that to say, man, Nicki could do an interview where she wants, but you'd be sad and sorry to try to suck up to her or care that you're going to get an interview. Like, If Nicki ever wanted to do an interview with me, she has to interview with me knowing everything I've said bad about her and good about her. And that could be a moment. Maybe she's like, yo, well, you know, I want to confront you about the bad shit you said about me, motherfucker. God damn it. It's going crazy.
Call Dago. Call Dago.
Jesus Christ. So if Nicki ever did an interview with me, she would have to like, okay, Axe said some positive things, he said some negative things. Negative things, I think he's a hater. Let me confront him on it. But I'm not gonna suck up to her. Like, what the fuck is that gonna? You think I wanna be on Queen Radio, my nigga? Like, I'm good, all right? No disrespect to her, but I'm gonna just like call it how I see it. Now I see other people saying other angles. Oh, Nicki's preparing to sue a few people. And allegedly, you know, everybody keeps saying this whole thing, right? And